Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the end of day 2 from Nassau, from the Junior World Championships 2018. As you can see, little packing going on at the back, getting ready for tomorrow. But anyways, the main thing is that we had a really good day again for Europe. 9 medals today, so topped it by 1 from yesterday. Overall 2 gold we had. One was from Manuel Lombardo of Italy, and the other one was earned by Bilal Ciloglu of Turkey. Before we go in any further, I would like to welcome my colleague, Mr. Sheldon from Belarus.
Thank you very much, Sandra. Good evening, everyone.
Have you had a good day so far?
Yeah, it was terrific. There was some excellent judo. If we focus on the people that we really want to, have to pick out Manuel Lombardo. It was just absolutely amazing in the under 66 kilo category. Super performance.
For sure. We'll speak about that in a bit. Now we start with the under 52 kilogram category, where we had 3 medals altogether. It's Geffen Primo of Israel, current senior European bronze medalist already, and today we expected her on the podium. She had to bow off in the final against the Japanese opponent and earned the silver today. So junior world silver medalist. What are your thoughts about this category, Sheldon?
Yeah, just the one loss for Geffen Primo today. I also suspected that this would be a good setting for her to compete. She's quite a lot stronger and more aggressive than some of the other competitors in the 52 kilo category, but it didn't work out in the final simply because Takeda had previously competed at under 57 and had moved down to 52, so the strength thing really didn't work out, and in the final it was the one contest in which Primo didn't really get into it, and you know, she'll look back at that and think that was an opportunity missed, but in reality that was a tough opponent, and a good result. You know, silver at the Junior World Championships.
Absolutely. So anything else in this category there?
Yeah, Alexandra Caleta from Poland impressed me. She took the bronze medal there. There was a second bronze medal as well, from Richu of Romania, but Caleta, honestly, I was surprised at some of her performances. She really dug deep and came up with, you know, probably the best result of her career so far. So, and it bodes well for Poland as well, because they've got quite a few good lightweights. It's, you know, 57 and under, so it's good for them. Good result.
Great. So we're moving on to the under 66 kilogram category, where we're going to speak a bit about Manuel Lombardo, Junior European Champion of 2018, and now Junior World Champion as well. What a fantastic day. Nobody could really score against him. He remained untouchable the whole day. What do you think?
Well, I didn't know that he hadn't given up a score. I mean, he was impressive throughout the day, but that just goes to, you know, show just how strong a competitor he was today. So congratulations to him, and we could have the whole, you know, show just on Manuel Lombardo. I'm sure he'd be delighted. But the other fighter who impressed me in there was Murat Chupanov of Russia. He picked up a bronze medal. Nice looking judo. Took the loss really well, and then bounced back to win that bronze medal. So another good performance from Chupanov.
Right, under 57 kilogram category, French fighter Sarah Leon-Cizic of France. Again, Junior European Champion this year. We again expected her on the podium. She was very dominating until the final, but then against already 2 times Junior World Champion, you really had a big job to do there. I mean, the French girl. So what would you say about that? Yeah,
if there was anybody that you could expect to be on the podium, then it would have been Cizic. She's just got quality. You could expect her to be competing, you know, at senior internationals and winning medals. So in the juniors, she had to be one of the big favourites. Unfortunately, she came up against Funakubo in the final, and again, you know, it was.
She had some good moments.
There were moments. It wasn't. You know, she wasn't completely swamped.
No.
But you know, we know just how good the Japanese lightweights are. And here was another illustration of that. Funakubo is somebody for me who, if, for example, Yoshida or Udaka wasn't around and they wanted to send someone in as a filler, this isn't just someone who just, you know, fills a space. This is someone who can really compete at senior level. So no shame in losing to someone of that quality.
Absolutely.
Good result
and still puts in on a really good effort. So what else did we have in the other?
For me, most impressive in there was Kaja Kaiser of Slovenia. Just fought her heart out. I mean, I have heard that she, you know, wasn't too impressed with her own performance, but believe me, me, I was, because it didn't matter how long the contest went on for, she was in it right to the death. Just the single loss, again, bounced back to win the bronze medal. That always shows.
And she really wanted
depth.
that bronze badly.
Yeah.
If you watched, those of you who watched the bronze medal contest, she went all out until the last minute, and that golden score was quite long.
Showed lots of heart. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Lots of depth.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Good win.
Under 73 kilogram category, Bilal Ciloglu of Turkey. Again, a terrific final against the Japanese opponent, and yes, in golden score, he pulled it together and not just pulled it together, but scored with the sumigashi, and it was really a great performance from Ciloglu as well today.
Well, it was no secret. Tsukamoto, the Japanese who lost him, should have seen that coming, because it wasn't once, twice, 3, 4, 5 times. He just kept setting him up. And he set him up beautifully. The difficulty is that having set him up to get the tying score and then to go into golden score and win it.
Exactly.
I mean, he had the crowd on their feet. If the crowd was neutral, then that score to take them into golden score put them on Bilal Ciloglu's side, and then when he came up with the win,
well,
I suppose they'd seen enough and heard enough of the Japanese flag going up and the Japanese national anthem. Nothing against Japan, but from time to time you do like the underdog, to come through.
Yes.
And to call Bilal Ciloglu the underdog is quite something, because that was a quality win again.
And he's already also delivering medals in the senior stage.
Yeah.
So he's got a little bit more experience perhaps than the other, but again, when you, like you said, against a Japanese person, you can't underwrite them at all.
And it's a strong young Japanese team. We're seeing that in the medal table. So for Ciloglu to come in and really to take one away from the Japanese, because that's what it felt like, they were taking a medal away from them, was a terrific job. Yeah.
Exactly right. One more medalist we had in the under 73 kilogram category, and that was Georgios Markarian of Greece. What do you think of his performance today?
Yeah, Markarian was a little bit different, because we saw some skills that may suggest that he has other interests. I don't know whether he's got a wrestling background or something else. He still had some judo about him, but it was more of a strength and a power game, rather than sheer finesse.
And his stamina was
like Lombardo, for example.
Yes.
I mean, absolutely, fantastic touch judo. But hey, you've got to find all sorts of ways to win, and it was a good win for Markarian.
Absolutely right. So that's all from us today. We hope you will follow all the actions tomorrow. Please, goodbye for now.